Cereal always goes before milk. No shoes are allowed in the house, and white should never be worn following Labor Day. I've always been referred to as a perfectionist, a stickler for maintaining all of my ducks in a row. As a black teenage girl growing up in the United States, as soon as the umbilical cord was cut, societal barriers mirrored this perfectionism, yet perpetually at the expense of my own. The rigid, meticulously designed racial hierarchy as well as patriarchy were created far before I opened my eyes. Yet its lasting effects have become barriers constantly affecting the lives of many, leaving the perfectionism I strive to achieve just as mythical as the fountain of youth. It wasn't an initial interest in political science that I clung to, as opposed to a developmental response to my hierarchical placement, an obligation to pay close attention as government changes and advocacy movements affected me directly. I recall being less than 5 years old when Trayvon Martin was murdered. At a time when many other groups argue that children don't see color, not only was I recognizing the importance of race, but I was also considering the implications of how the world would treat my family, as well as myself. This led me to understand the intersection between political science and social advocacy, how the acts of government officials can aid the hierarchical placement my people have been subjected to for 400 years. Thus, throughout my high school years, my being became intertwined with political science and advocacy, breaking down the theses that guide nations into triumph or treachery, democracy or fascism. Through governmental involvement with local representatives, the creation of my own social media account connecting history to politics, and leading an international DEI task force amidst an organization with over 250,000 members. My political impact has been large. With the robust political science education I hope to gain from my selected university, I aim to shift political systems from the inside out, ensuring that systemic barriers are lifted as the shift towards conservatism attempts to regress minority strides. I aim to be the congresswoman who stands 434-1, ensuring that my morals stand tall before the nation that aims to crumble before uplifting minority voices. With your support, not only will I gain the resources to change our nation, I will be empowered to fight, no matter how long it takes. Thank you.